this thing. Ow. Son of a bitchin'. Ooh. Oh, spooky. No. I don't want that to happen. We have to leave that on. But God bless. Scoot. Go that way.
Again?
Yeah, just move your whole chair. See? We're professional. We are professional.
He's doing me.
I are pro cinematography type person.
I get distracted.
My whole body hurts. We're starting this off over a half hour early.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Yeah, look at that. Still whitewashed. I don't care. I guess. What happens if we do this?
Hello.
Oh, look at all the bugs. That's great. Oh, that's better. It's still lit up in here. Just don't look at that. Ah! I'm blind. I said don't look. I can't read. What's everybody said in there? Oh, hey, Colleen. Daryl, how are you? We're just hanging out in the garage because we're freezing. It is cold outside, and it started snowing on me pretty well today. And it wasn't like the fluffy, snow. No, it was like frozen ice just hit me in the face while I'm out there working on stuff. Unloading, headed to Ohio. Yeah. I don't leave till tomorrow. That's if I even leave. I don't even know if I got a load tomorrow or not. Very possibly not. What is this thing doing now? It's lost its mind. There, that's better. I was working on a Jeep CJ7 today. It's the new thing. I've had it for a while. I did a video on it. What's up, blah, blah? Texas in the house. Just hanging out in the garage with my oil burner burning. Feels pretty good in here. The only problem with that thing...
I'm not shaking it, he is.
Yeah, I know. The only problem with my heater is the floor doesn't get real warm. So you got to sit up and keep your feet off the floor because it gets cold. Yeah, I was shaking it. See, watch. Woo, this table sucks. I've had this thing forever. But if you so much as... See? It's bad. My dog passed away on Friday night. She was sick. No, that's terrible. We had that happen twice this year, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Dog and my cat. My cat, family dog. Let's look at that. 60 degrees in Austin.
Let me check. 34 degrees.
Yeah, it's 34 here.
It's supposed to be like 10 degrees tonight.
This weekend, though, it's going back up to the 70s. I mean, what the hell? The 84 LeSabre. You need to go. Matter of fact, we're probably not going to do Power Tour this year and just worry about Poverty Tour. Maybe a few other things. Maybe run out to Carlisle, Pennsylvania to that thing or something with my friend Larry. I don't know what we'd drive out there. Maybe we'd, I don't know, Uber it out there. Can you Uber that far?
I don't know.
Well, we'll take something, get something running and drive it home maybe. Might do that for Arizona. Might do that. I don't know. I just don't want to. Same old shit, but it's wintertime now. So we got two things to do. We got a Jeep outside to get back on the road, and we got Zeppy's engine, which is right here. And we're actually out, or I was out, cleaning up. Yep, old man's garage is in Ohio. Didn't watch much of his that channel. I just don't watch a lot of stuff that has to do with racing, and I just don't. I want to race for fun. And yes, even though I had a bad experience racing for fun, that doesn't mean that ruins it for everything. Yeah. It's like, damned if I do, damned if I don't. Put my glasses on, I can't read, but if I put them on, I can't see. Yeah. In Allentown. Yep, lives in Allentown. That's cool. I haven't spent a lot of time in Pennsylvania. When I was a kid, I made it to Philadelphia and places like that. Hey, Leonard. But I think the furthest I've made it in a truck was 84 PA. That's as far east as I want to go in a truck. I sure as hell don't want to go to New York or New Jersey now. That Philly's got good pizza. That's what I hear. How's our heater doing? Always got to check the heater. Let me double check the heater. See, this heater has a mind of its own, and it likes to sometimes put a shit ton of oil in it and sometimes not enough. That's pretty heavy. Back that off. There we go. If you get too much fuel going to it, you can sit there, but not in that chair. This chair's got a back. I'm old. But if you give it too much fuel, it'll kill the flame. But if you give it just the right amount, it sounds like a jet taking off, don't it? And you go outside and it'll just be clear heat. Once in a while you'll see a little puff of smoke because you got dirty oil, things burn, soot, just like anything else. But you can go out there right now and shine a flashlight on it, and it just looks like rising heat. I just wish there's a way I could get it to heat the floor. Because it gets chilly. You get down to about a foot above the ground and it's cold. But, from there up, it's...
Weld a pipe, slam it down.
Yeah, looky there, you see?
Yeah.
I can see where we got too much oil going down and it actually caught on fire in the bottom of the fireplace. I think that's what that is.
Where?
I think I better tell you. Hold on. I can't switch the camera over to show you, but there we go. Down with you. Oh yeah. So it was doing the thing where oil got out and went on to the base of it, and you start to see flames coming out of the top of the chimney thing, the flue, whatever. The flue was glowing. Zeppy's 350 build, how's it going? Not. It's right here. Okay. We can show people. It's right here. It's right there. Nice and clean ish. It still needs to be cleaned. Like, still may take the galley plugs out of it, spray them out too, but motor was in good shape. Nothing wrong with it. The cylinders look brand new. Already ran the dingle ball through them. There's no ridge. There's nothing. I mean, there's a little bit, but it's not enough to even catch on your finger or on your nail. But it's completely oiled down with WD-40 because I'm out of strike hold. But we're just going to go in and I've got all the pistons down here. They're all clean. The cranks down there, it's all clean. We got to re-clean them before we put them in. But everything's here. We got everything to build it. Just the time and such is what's been holding us up. But you can see the flue back there. That thing was cherry red just a second ago. I had to turn it down. And a little heavy. Oh, yeah, we got a car for his motor. We've got a 76 Oldsmobile Omega that we call Banshee. And it's going to go in there first. Just to say we got it in something. Tony's building us a brand new transmission for it, Turbo 400. And what we're doing is it's a BOP transmission. It was the one that was in the Cutlass, the 72 Cutlass. And he's rebuilding it just like the one that's in the Cutlass. And I'm just going to get a plate. It's $28 for a plate that'll make that transmission fit this 350 bell housing, the Chevy bell housing. That way, if we ever decide to pull it out of there, we can leave the transmission. And if we finish the 400 Pontiac that's sitting back here, we can throw the 400 Pontiac in there or whatever. And this can come out and go into whatever you decide to put it in. Yeah, it's a hatchback. I need to find a nose for it, though. I need the nose and the bumper with the actual bumpers, the inserts. I need all that. That's all I need for that car, besides floors. But it still sounds like a damn jet, don't it? You feel that? Yeah. So your YJ carb, correct? What carb are you using? Spec calls for single barrel Carter or Weber, depending on the year. Our YJ has a Weber. 32, 35, I think. But if you want my honest opinion, get you an adapter that you can put a Ford carburetor on it. A 2-barrel Ford, I can't remember the number of it. All your problems go away. The Weber ones, it's okay. Son of a bitch to start. I don't know why. Yeah, Nova front end, they do not match, believe it or not. The only things that the bumpers off them match are the BOPs. Even the bumper setup on it's totally different. I don't know why. It's the same frame horns, but. Now, how come it's been so good this whole time and all of a sudden now it wants to burn us out? It's like we're sitting here. We're 10 feet from it. And I can feel it on my face. Which Ford part? The carb. I can't think of the name of the carburetor. They've used them for years. Just a 2-barrel Ford carb. You go on eBay. You go on eBay and you can buy the YJ carb to Ford. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that Weber. The one outside, the CJ7, it's just got that goddamn eBay Chinesium. Here, I'll show you. Don't stand too close to that thing, bub. Probably burn your face off. It's pretty hot. Where are we at? Where's he at? Let me find it. I know I got one here. Is it this one? I got a spare. Yep, right there. There it is. This is the one that you get rid of all the electronic bullshit. What's that right there? It's just a electric choke, Chinese. It's got the right flange on it. It comes with everything. I think I paid $40 for this thing. But yeah, it's no name, no number. Just like that. Same ones they put on Mopars. Got a front feed for the bowl. You have to run a return. Do not try to get away without a return. Ever. How's this fit? What'd you do? It comes with the little thing for your air cleaner and everything, and the gaskets. This one, I screwed up on. He's junk. But they're cheap. And the one that's on this black Jeep out here, the CJ7, it's fine. Works good. But yeah, it's just a F7-3008. F7-3008. So you can see. That's the one right there. Write that shit down. Write it down. It says made in Chino. That one's junk by no fault of its own. That was my fault. Whoo! Turn this thing down a little more. May have got to a better oil. May have got to better oil. I have an intake for a 2.5 liter. Nope. I wouldn't own a 4-cylinder Jeep. It's got the original 258 in it with a 999 Mopar transmission that only has first and reverse. So it's coming out almost identical to the video. Almost identical to the video you guys did with Square Body Chevy. I even started off by bitching about the Edelbrock carp. Yeah, I bitch about them a lot. I'm not much of a fan of them anymore.
Stormy.
So now, wait a minute. You're putting... Let me read back through some of this with Scott. Yeah. Under reports about the half-assed garage and carb to use. Oh, wait a minute. So you're sticking with the 4-cylinder? If that's the case, I would go with a Weber. I thought you were converting that to a 6-cylinder. For some reason, I was thinking that. 2.5 i4 TBI, and it's the dumb. Yeah, it's all the dumb. Yeah. Honestly, dude, the TBI is going to be better than a carburetor on that little thing. I think. I don't know. I don't mess with those 4-cylinders very much.
Buddy. Oh, buddy.
Engine mount and transmission bolt pattern are different. Come on. I'm trying to read here. I'm trying to catch up, guys. Things been finish. Let me go back. Okay. So 86 Cutlass. What motor is in your 86 Cutlass? What did it come out with? That's the question. Did it have the 307 or did it have a 305? A lot of them are 307s.
Oh, no, not
Hey,
directly.
Chip, how you doing? No garage in the house?
Oh, God.
I can't read all this stuff. It's too far away. My glasses are right in the middle to where I can't read it. I don't think there's any way I can make this bigger. Nope, all I can do is hide the panel. But yeah, what's in the Cutlass now? Sitting in sunny Florida. I don't care if your wife had surgery, you're still in Florida. It's 34 degrees right here right now. I got pelted with ice snow today. Easy, oil burner, easy. Yeah, that is a problem with TBI's old vacuum line crap. That sucks.
$72.
Yep, Iron Duke. It's actually a Buick. Iron Duke. I'll only own a Chevy. 40. It came out with a 3.8 V6. Okay. A 3.8. Hold on a minute. You said an 85 Cutlass, right? 85 Cutlass. V6.
Thought it was an 86.
Huh?
No.
What engine does it have? 300 V6. 3.8. Whoops. 3.8. Carburetor. Blah, 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 blah. I think 2-barrel. A 90-degree V6. So it has the whoops.
Hello, this is Adam. Welcome to Rare Classic Cars.
Why am I going on YouTube? Yeah. I don't know what. Transmission. 231. No, I just want to look up something. Why is this? Yeah. So if you're gonna, regardless of the bolt pattern in the back, if you're gonna swap the transmissions or swap to a 400, you're gonna have to swap the transmission because it's got a TH200 in it. Them won't handle a high torque motor. 3.8's a good motor. 34 degrees in northwest Arkansas. Yeah, you guys pretty much get the same thing we do. But yeah, if the 3.8's dead, yeah, you'll want to swap it out. But yeah, you could put a 400 with a TH 350, but again, you're gonna have to get the bolt pattern for the BOP. Honestly, man, if you're just wanting it to drive and you're not, or even to cowtown in and race some hell in, just put a small block setup in it, Chevy setup, or like Blah Blah said, if you want to take the time to go get LS stuff, go get LS stuff. But I wouldn't. There's a reason why we haven't built this 400 back here, because the parts are they're fucking ridiculous. That's why we're doing this. I could build 2 of these Vortec engines for what it costs to build one Pontiac 400. Jacksonville. You know that thing's broken, buddy.
I know.
And you're just going to make it worse.
How'd you break it?
You already break it?
No, how'd you break it?
It's going to fall apart on you, and then you'll have to put it back together.
No. That's an easy fix.
At 54, man, I'd beg for that. It was that, this morning? It didn't start really dropping until early this morning. 350 turbo in it. Well, if you've already got that, just check your bolt pattern, man. Just shove a small block in there. By the time you get everything that you need to swap this Pontiac engine in that car, it's a nightmare. It's going to take you a while. The exhaust, just every damn thing. No, I did not, Scott. But if you want it, you bring me $3,000. You can drive it home. It's got a heater and everything. I ain't even bothering with that thing. We just want to get her out of here. I got other things to do. Nobody's driving it. But you could literally, top's not on it right now, which is a problem, but we put the top on it, put the doors back on it. You could take off from here all the way to your house, and you would never have to touch it other than check the oil and fill the gas. I know that. That thing runs and drives really good. Except for the seat setup, and the seat setup sucks.
I about fell out the back of it one time.
Trade you a Crown Vic. What year? No, I'm kidding. I really don't need a Crown Vic. I had enough disappointment this weekend already with cars, so changing out the seats. Yeah, this one somebody did, and they didn't do a very good job. 07 is a P71. Yeah, this one's got good seats in it. It's just they're not the right seats for it, and they tried to build a thing. I put a slider on it, and it didn't. I mean, it helps, but it's still. Yeah, P71. Great derby cars. I'd run that son of a bitch till she's dead and then sell it to a derbier for $2,000.
No, blasphemy.
Blasphemy. Which part? The part of making it a F-100 or me saying it become a derby car? Oh, well, around here, that's about all anybody wants them for because we have a ton of them. Yeah, that one said do an LS swap, yeah. LS motors are basically like the old LS motors. Basically like it, yeah. I mean, yeah, as far as build, they're a lot of same. There's a little difference between what year. Whereas a Pontiac engine, pretty much the 400, 421, 455. The 350 is just a different bore and stroke. 301 is completely different. But yeah, I mean, pretty much, which is a good thing. Yeah, why didn't you just put an LS in your Jeep? A 454, I'm sure that would fit. Hey, you had that thing all the way apart. I would have done it while you had it all apart. You had the body out of the way. You had everything out of the way. You could just swapped it out. Yep. You would be correct, blah, blah. I won't have that problem. I can do it. My neighbor's got a 6.0 that I can have. And I would just call Aces and they would set me up with one of their setups. Simplify, drive-by, cable. Oh, yeah, that transmission wouldn't handle nothing. It can barely it's built for that 4-cylinder, you know. What are you doing? Zeppy's over here doing engine rotator. He's racing himself. He's got a clock going on our new stand.
I had 24 seconds.
How long did it take you?
24 seconds.
24 seconds?
Yeah.
To turn it all the way around?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been wanting one of these stands for a long time. I used to have one. It was an OTC that got stolen from me. But yeah, this is a pretty awesome. They're a little pricey. Nice thing is though, is they have little steps that you can put down on the bottom, and you can crank them up or down to get it off the ground. So whenever I do my engine starts and cam break-ins, I can just crank it up on the bottom to bring that motor to level. And the other side, you can just crank them down by hand, and it'll take it off of the wheels, and then you can set it to however you need it. And it's strong enough to hold it. It ain't going nowhere. This motor's already painted. Yeah, I know I skipped a few steps, but we didn't record any of that. I just wanted to get it done. But other than that, it's ready to go. Black metallic. Cranks down there on the bottom. These have got the 1.5 pistons in them. And then how I'm going to do the heads and my head gaskets and shit. we're going to get some probably 9.5 to 1 compression out of it. Yeah, the Cutlass made it pretty good. She started today too, even though it was cold. It did shut off on me because I've never had it tuned to cold weather. I never had it tuned, but I shut the key off, turned it back on. She fired right back up. We didn't have to shut it back off. It ran fine. Pickup truck started right up. Well, I guess I didn't release that video yet, have I? Yeah, it's still on members only. But there's a video coming out on the truck if you're not a member. Which one did this come out of?
I don't know.
Huh?
I know one of them came out of Banshee.
Bonnie.
Yeah, that one came out of.
This one I bought for Banshee and it freaking bent.
Where'd it been?
It bent on the things. Junk. Right out of the box, it was bent.
She's the old one for Bonnie.
Yeah, I don't know. I like that one. Leave it where it is.
You still gotta clean that car out.
Rust holes in the tub. No biggie except for the A-pillars. The windshield was basically held on by seam sealer.
It says it's 80 degrees.
I don't know why. Does it still think that we're in
Arizona?
Probably. Let's see.
Apache.
Our computer's saying that it's 80 degrees.
Apache Junction.
Ah, yeah, it says Apache Junction, don't it?
That's what happened to my phone.
Well, where is it at? Apache Junction. Well, hide the widget. Piston. What? There. Uh-oh. Oh, he's still there? Hello. There we are. That's bad. There we go. Sorry. This is one of them fancy touchscreen. Where are you going? So, here's a little story, non-fictional. Happened to me yesterday. I was all excited. I'd finally saved up enough cash to get the first part of my AMC Rebel Machine plan. I got up there, went to the guy, said, okay, this is what I'll give you. He reneged on it. It was all, it's been planned for a year. It's how long it's taken me, besides, work and down and everything. So there will be no AMC Rebel Machines on this channel. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm upset because I wanted to do it. But once I got there, trees are starting to fall on them. I mean, we're talking inches away. They're starting to fall on them. And old boy said, well, they're kind of like my children. I just can't see. And if I let you have them for this amount, you can take them out and get them running. And then they're going to be worth $15,000, $20,000, just by being on the street. So that was the end of that. He gave me an outlandish price, but they're his cars. I'm not complaining. They're his cars, but I had cash I was going to hand him, start pulling out of the woods, and he backed out on me. He changed his mind. And he said, well, let me think about it. And I said, no, there ain't no more thinking about it. I'm done. I got other things to do. I've got other cars to get. And the more I looked at him, the white one was in worse shape than Bonnie, my Buick. That's how the body looked. It was that scale, a complete scale There's no fixing that. I mean, you can, but you're talking $70,000-$80,000 to get these things fixed, and I'm not going to put that much time in them. I would just get it on the road the way it looks, and we just drive them. Well, apparently, it was going to be worth too much money. So once I got it running, it was worth more. And what it boils down to is he didn't want to get rid of them. He didn't want to get rid of them. He shouldn't have dealt with me. You don't want to get rid of him. Still a good guy. I'll still talk to him. Stop by his house once in a while. Talk to him. It's not that, but it's just it is what it is. I guarantee one of them will have a tree on top of it by the end of this winter, and that's the one I was going to pull out today. I was going to pay him, come back, get a truck trailer, go pull it out. They're done. It's done. That car's a tree is going to land on it, and he knows it too. But I don't think he cares. But his problem ain't the greed. He's making excuses to not get rid of the car. Like he said, they're like his children. And I said, well, if they're your children, do you treat your human children this way? Because what happens when you're not taking care of your children, somebody takes them and they take care of them for you. But again, his cars, that's how it goes. It's upsetting. Only the fact it's upsetting that there's going to be a tree on top of one of them here soon. Well, the Rebel Machines, they're a 1 year only car, right? But they're almost completely impossible to restore. I mean, you would have to mortgage one hell of a house to get it restored because you have to rebuild every piece of metal. Every single piece of metal that you need for that car, you have to make up. You can get away with floorboards and stuff like that, but the whole, scheme of the car and the metal and the fab, and so, I mean, basically they're parts cars, all three of them. They're parts cars, but I can take them and put them back on the road just like I have these other parts cars. They're never going to get restored. The only one of my cars that might get a little bit of it is going to be the Javelin because it's getting pretty bad. I need to do something with it. And I actually thought about finding somebody that wanted to restore it and sell it to them. And then I got the death look from the family and they're like, because she's kind of the family's baby. Amber didn't really drive her this last year. And then my middle child decided to back the dually into it. So I need to replace some quarters on it. And there's a bunch of spots. It's going to take a while. I actually just made a big order on eBay for this Jeep CJ7. Basically a complete, what did I get? A rough country, I think. Whole bunch of shit. Yeah, see, Jegs and Summit actually have a lot of good prices on Jeep stuff. Certain things. Little metal pieces like that, yeah, it's pretty cheap. But the cheapest place I could find the lift kit that I wanted that would work was eBay. I checked everywhere. I was on the phone all day today, just sitting there trying to find the cheapest ones. But it should be a pretty good Jeep. eBay had the entire dash, the metal dash, the back guard that you put all your gauges in for a CJ7, $189. It was the Laredo package with 2 speaker holes, a stereo and a one for the clock and one for the RPM gauge, which this Jeep has. $189. It's brand new. It's all metal, non-painted, nothing. So we can get it in here and just spray paint it black or whatever hell color she wants it to be, and we'll stick it in there because it got rust. It's a Jersey Jeep, so there's rust in places like you would not believe. Yeah, I knew you said, Johnny, you had some CJs. I don't like the 5s, man. I've been in one of them at too fast a speed going around a corner. I'm not a fan. Dalton posted classic vehicle search and rescue. Yeah, that's the worst part about me. I was looking at, I'm not putting it up there, but I like rare and weird, just weird vehicles, right? Buick GS 340, 1 year only. You know, what a punishment. Javelins, you might as well say are weird because there ain't a lot of them out there. But it's a pain in the ass. You got to try to find parts for an ambulance, for a 68 Pontiac ambulance. That's a good one. That's been a lot of fun. Luckily, I did everything I could. One of the hardest things about that thing to find was the carrier bearing. It takes a specific carrier bearing, and I could not find it anywhere. Finally, I found one that worked, and it was for a, can't remember the year, 66 or 67 limousine, Cadillac limousine, and they wanted $300 for the frick carrier bearing with an $80 core, right? And this is during COVID. So, you know, I just kind of put it off. Well, shortly after we got through the COVID stuff and I started looking online again, I'll be damned, there wasn't a company in California that made them. Turns out they are the specific carrier bearing for a 63 Buick Riviera. $65. So I almost paid $300 for something. And I paid 60 something. I think it was $60, $60 or $65 for one. Yeah, carrier bearing core. Because the bearing part doesn't really go bad. It's the mold of the rubber around it that hooks it to the your base, and it sits like this. And this is on a rubber. It's molded. So they get it and they remold it, and they probably don't even change the damn bearing. Honestly, I've got that old one here somewhere. It was trashed. Yeah, I think I saw that one too. The one in Florida. What are you talking about? What? Is there an ambulance in Florida? Bring me back the whole car. It probably won't weigh too much for it. $20K for a monster truck. Hearse. Yeah, I remember you showed it to me. I just can't remember what it looked like. I saw another one down there too. There was a white one. But we don't need no more big cars. Artemis is big enough pain in the ass as it is. Takes up the whole goddamn driveway. Yeah, that's par for the course. Body shot on them. Yeah, the worst part about them is trying to find. I mean, body panels. God, thank God Artemis's body was good. Oh no, no, it ain't my car. The ambulance is not mine, so I don't have a word in it. I mean, yeah, the Monaco. But your drivetrain stuff is, pretty straightforward. To where mine, her Amber's car, as it should be called, the ambulance, that thing had a Pontiac motor, transmission, half of the drive line, your drive shaft and all that, half of it was Cadillac, part of it was Buick, and the rear end is 12-bolt Pontiac. Little shit like that. The U-joint in the rear was impossible to find. It took me months to get the right one that would fit. I mean, I could have converted it over from a different yoke or whatever I wanted to do, but it took a lot. Even the professional car people, they were like, "Oh no, it should be this." It's not. Well, it should be. Well, it's friggin' not, and we get into arguments about it. Like I had to have the back glass had to be made. They didn't make one. Nobody made it. It was the top of that from the cowl. Like here's the front, here's the cowl with your windshield. At the cowl, that's where the Pontiac stops and goes down, and it's just frame and back is GM. From the cowl, the actual cowl, the window, the top, the back, all the way around, it sits down on the frame. That's all Superior Coach Company. The wiring didn't match. None of the wiring was right. Like you would normally look at a GM wire, and purple goes to start. None of it. You had to search everything. You had to trace everything, every light, anything. Nothing was right. Actually, no, John, it's not a typo. It's something else. I looked this up. Me and Tony looked it up. It's like what they put in mid 60s or the big cars, like this thing, because it took me forever to get bearings for this thing. Same as a 69 had them in it, some 68s. It is a mess. A 4-door Bronco? They didn't know they made such a thing.
I want to clean up our Bronco.
Huh?
I want to clean up our Bronco.
I think we're going to sell our Bronco.
What'd you say?
Amber and me both have talked about selling my Bronco Brownie, my 82. But this kid, that was actually the first thing you drove, wasn't it? I think you sat on my lap and drove that.
Yeah.
Oh, a Centurion conversion. That's cool.
You already sold my yellow truck.
Yeah, we had a C10 Sport 69. That was a pretty decent truck. It had a lot of rust problems in some really bad places, though. But if we wouldn't got rid of that, we wouldn't have the 455 that's sitting in the Cutlass right now.
That's true.
Everything gets used. It took a lot to get that yellow truck on the road because it had a junk title. Budget bills. They pull old 40-year sitting vehicles in South Carolina and they get them driving. That's still probably better than what we see here. I found a car I want to buy. It's up in Wisconsin, and that whole underside of it is flake. It is like you can see the flake in the pictures. You know that it's thin. Oh no, I'm not tired of rolling around on the ground. The more I watch Dalton and how he reacts whenever a little oil or something gets on this new concrete that cost him a fortune, I like the fact that mine just kind of goes back into into existence and is filtered by rocks. I don't have to worry about that. The only way I could have a lift is if it was an outdoor lift. It'd have to be able to do outside stuff. And even then, I don't know where the hell I'd put it. Because our yard goes like this. The whole driveway goes like that. So you can't see it really in the videos. But when I lift a car, I have to put more to the front, depending on which way we're facing. I have to put more jack stand to the front than the rear. But then on that, then it gets thinner as you're going into the back of the car. So my fat ass is doing this. Blah blah said he still works on his back. Aha, aha, aha. Yeah, but they got to be able to withstand the elements here because it gets cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, scorching hot, rain, cold, hot.
So.
I mean, those Chinesium ones, I've been close to them, man. What you need is what they call an old poor boy lift. Damn things. You could put probably, if you could get it in the air, you could lift a big ass dozer and it wouldn't bend. Oh, what are we bringing next power tour or poverty tour?
No.
We don't know. We have no idea because my plan shit the bed yesterday. The plan was to take a Rebel machine. So that's done. So I don't know. We're going to have to pick something. Or if we have to, we'll just take Gutless again. Gutless is a good driving car. I'm a truck driver, not a YouTuber. I'll just take what I got that runs good. Maybe Bonnie. I don't know. Might rebuild the motor in Bonnie.
Could take the truck.
I'm thinking I'm going to take down that carport stuff because we can't get the metal here. It's too long. Nobody's got a trailer long enough to haul it here. I mean, I could do that. Call up the local Mexicans. There's a Mexican family here that owns carport stuff, and I could have them come up, put a carport up, but I'm not doing anything outside anyway. This weekend, we might pull the transmission out of that Jeep, but that's about it. Most of our work's going to be right here, over there. That's what we're doing this winter. And maybe the one against the wall, depending on how the prices look. The Pontiac. I might build that one myself. Well, I'm showing him to do this one.
Oh, then what about that?
What's that? The 429?
Yeah.
Probably get it out of here and junk it. Get it out of the way.
Would you even get
It's had so many mice nests and freaking houses in that thing. I guarantee the cylinders are just as bad as the one we took apart.
Well, then, where'd you get it from?
Yeah, the only thing, it won't be the ambulance. That thing's never leaving the area again. Cutlass, you'll still drive her. She's my daily. So, Bonnie,
Jackie.
the motor's not the greatest in it right now, but it could still do it. Actually, Skylar's daily driving it right now. She got woken up. Now she's getting driven. And it's not smoking, apparently. So I think my valve stem seal trick worked. And the lifter tick is gone. Not sure how that happened. Unless whenever I cleaned out the stuff for the rockers, that it was, I don't know. I don't know why it would have quit, but it quit ticking.
Javi, I don't know about.
The Javi, no. Javi's body is not the best. She made her runs. Now she needs to be. I'm gonna have to spend some time on her next year. Thank you. I ordered a new timing light yesterday. I'm surprised you're wanting to be out here. You're not inside watching foosball.
There's nothing on.
Yeah. Is it on?
Oh, I mean the Steelers.
Who's
game.
playing tonight?
The Steelers versus the Chargers.
Huh?
The Steelers versus the Chargers.
Steelers and Chargers. Kind of want to watch that game.
It's already started.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll be damned. He was inside while I was working on the Jeep. He was inside watching the Patriots game. It's the Bucks. Yeah, we're Patriot fans, by the way. I have been since like 1985. Since the Super Bowl with the Bears when they got stomped. Felt sorry for them. So I was the only one that bet with the little pool of kids about who was going to win. I was the only one that took the Patriots, and I've been a fan ever since. I mean, my mom was a Cowboys fan. I used to tell her, why are you trying to make me out like I'm a girl?
The Cowgirls.
She would put me in Cowboys crap.
Cowgirl.
I'd say, you're trying to make me look like a girl. You went to that Super Bowl. Wow. Yeah, that was that was a full pants down beating with a belt is what that was. I think I lost a Coca-Cola over that. No, it was a Pepsi, a old glass bottle, a 5-cent bottle of Pepsi I lost. Mom was pissed that I made that bet. You were 11. I was 10.
I was.
Look at all us old bastards. I tell you what, though, all the shit that I've put my body through in 50 years and I can still roll around under that car, I'm good. How's the heater looking over there? Still kicking? Looks like it's about right where it needs to be. Finally. Got it set. Oh, so you're the old bastard. You're damn near a boomer. Well, that's kind of impossible. It's the only reason it ain't grayer than it is because I shaved it off. I'm gray almost everywhere. My hair ain't too gray yet, just the sides, salt and pepper, where I still have hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a full head. You better hope you got your mom's hair because if you got mine, you're in trouble. Because it'll be like, oh my God, your hair is so beautiful. And then you hit 45 and it's like, look like fucking Jason Voorhees popping out of the water in 1979. I got hair. Fucking all over. What are you laughing at? It's probably going to be you.
I don't know.
Born in the summer of 69. Exactly. Went from a 4-head to a 5-head. And the crazy part is, why did I have to lose it here and here, but start growing it here and here and here and here and here in my whole back, my neck? You know, I'm not exactly sure where my hair stops and ends. I'm pretty sure I could start parting and combing from my ass crack all the way to my forehead. Yeah. The comb over straight from the crack right over your head. What are you laughing at? Don't be laughing at me. See you later, Daryl. I have all my hair, so I lucked out. Yeah. Why don't you just rub it? Don't rub it in, because that's how it falls out. Probably from wearing hats too much. Look at that. Look at that. I got pictures of me from 5 years ago, right? My hair was long. It was down to here. It was longer than that. 6 years ago. It was down to here. It was dark, wavy, is beautiful. And then one day, the eyesight went. All I do is cough, sneeze, fart, and lose hair. That's it. You hit that 45 and everything just goes crazy. You lose your sight, your hearing. I got ringing in my ears all the time. You got gas coming out of every hole in your body.
What?
What are you looking at? We could fuel ourselves all the way to California from your gas.
What?
Oh, yeah, the nose hair. I quit using the thing, though. I just grab it with the finger, rip it out of there. That's the way you wake yourself up and drive a truck. Oh, yeah, I'm so tired. And the Habibs are driving by going, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? And, of course, they're going by, and it's, like, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be making fun of the Habibs. I never thought that I would watch my life later in life, dude, that I am freaking Lloyd Christmas getting his manicure and his nose hairs plucked off Dumb and Dumber. I mean, it's that bad. If I got the thing out and stuck it up my nose, it's like, sounds like you're running a grinder on a piece of 3/8 steel. And it's not like thin, crappy hair like you got here. No, hell no. This stuff could hold up the Empire State Building. That's all right, Lawrence. We're just hanging out. I don't know how much longer we will be, though, because I'd like to just relax before I got to go work in the cold tomorrow. We was out here and went and got something to eat and just ordered all the parts for the Jeep, which, did I mention it's Amber's Jeep?
No.
So what? Her truck, her Jeep, her ambulance.
Her Malibu.
Her Malibu. What the hell? This YouTube channel should be called Amber's Outlaw Garage. She just cracks the rip.
I only have one.
Semi runs good. It's doing real good. Had a fuel line burst on me last Saturday. That was fun. And apparently it had been dripping or pushing out the bottom and hitting the highway, so I couldn't see it, and there wasn't enough pressure to do it while it was sitting there, so I never noticed it. And I noticed my fuel mileage went to shit, and then last Saturday I took off and fuel went everywhere. I was like, oh, that's what it was. So I had to change that. Other than that, I ain't done shit. I had a brake chamber go bad, but normal maintenance. Yeah. Yeah. Hard to take the sweater off when it's attached to you. Go outside and smoke. You're not allowed to smoke in those places no more.
I don't. I'm not cold.
Well, tell him. Don't tell me.
I'm not cold.
You're not cold?
It's because of that thing right there.
Yeah, that thing's pretty warm. I need to check on it.
It still says it's 80 degrees.
Huh?
It still says it's 80 degrees.
I still can't hear you.
It still,
It still
says
says 80 degrees. Yeah.
It could be measuring the temperature.
Let me check on my heater. Oh, that's good. Lit a cigarette and put it out as I walked away. Jackass. Oh. Huh. Let's give her a little more up.
Uh-oh.
There we go. It actually feels pretty good in here. I'm just kind of testing it, and there's still some old oil and some shitty oil left in it from last year. And I put in some fresh. And it's kind of funny this year. My phone blew up. Everybody's got a whole shitload of oil to give me. Okay. I've got 3 5-quart jugs over here. 1 gallon, 2 5-quart jugs.
Put it right next to it. That'll be fun.
Well, it is right next to the heater because what happens is if you don't warm it up, it's too thick and then it won't run right through the system.
The flame pops out while you have one of the caps on.
Oh, yeah. If that thing blows up, we're done.
Oh, garage boo.
Everything in here is flammable. Oh. That's the way I weld. I can get people giving me shit all the time. It looks terrible. It's holding though, ain't it?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what it looks like. I'm not a welder. I'm a truck driver, remember? I got a really nice welder too. We got set up to run gas. I still might get it because we're going to need it.
Mm-hmm.
We are definitely going to need it.
Especially on that Jeep.
Do what?
Especially on the Jeep and
yeah, the Jeep and the Omega. They're going to need a lot because I want to put floors in it. I don't want to just I want to put some kind of floor in it, weld it in.
I mean, we could just weld the floors into the Chevy.
You what?
We could just weld floors into the Chevy.
Yeah. I mean, I got to get a bunch of parts for that Chevy truck too. Oh, that's what I need to order. Kill mat. Why didn't you remind me? Dang it.
Don't you need
Pull that new 12-volt Cummins out of Byron's old storage. The things are heavy. Well, yeah, they're heavy. No, I haven't watched. I don't get a chance to watch a lot of stuff. I'd like to. It's winter now, so I ain't going to be doing as much outside. I'll put a TV in here. I got internet out here now. So I can put a TV out here that'll pull pretty good. Put it up on the wall up there maybe. Oh, 1100. That's it? No, I don't need rebuild black. I got plenty of X2 or 2X. Same stuff. I like that 2X stuff. But Rust-Oleum, I got a shitload of it up there. That and my son works for a trucking company, and a lot of times shit breaks and falls off of trailers and can't be shipped. So he brings me what it is. And I've got about 3 cases of that shit right there. So, yeah. Premium sound dampening undercoating. Corrosion resistant high build formula protective paintable rubberized finish. I got a bunch of this stuff. So this will probably get put on the floor of something just to try it. Maybe we'll put this on the truck floor. Nah, I'd rather put the kill mat on it. Whew. I want to try to get this thing cooking to see how bad it'll go. Anyway, I keep walking off. Don't run over the dog.
Stormy, you fine.
Oh, I know they suck. They're terrible. There ain't really a good way to do it without rolling it on. Which he's looking to see if some of that falls off the truck too.
Kill mat and the spray.
The high temp. So the high temp worked on headers because I can't get shit to work on headers. Yeah, I was gonna do that to the Cutlass. I was gonna put the black, make it a black liner. I thought of that before I even started YouTube or knew anybody. I thought, man, that'd be a good idea. We'll just put some Rhino liner on it. Jeff, how you doing? Jeff is lugnutguys.com. He's right there. Yep. Still got all of our stuff. And I don't know who did it. Somebody used I haven't used my what's that stuff? Stealth? What's the stuff?
Bobby's patina.
The stuff that I use. I don't remember. Well, you need to call Lugnut Guys, Scott, and trust me on this one. You'll get it right every time. Hey, Tony. Strike hold. Somebody, I just got a paycheck, a little bit of pay out of strike hold for people using my link. What is going on with that thing? Did it die? Does it feel colder in here to you? Kind of low flame?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. Yeah, you just got to let him know what wheel you're using. Stock. Because if it's the wheels that are on our Wrangler, they need to be thrown in the trash. They're garbage. But they work for what we have now, so. Yeah. Open up the air dam a little bit. There it goes. So it was. She was just choked off. We had it by the throat. Hey, just put chrome on it. Are you serious? Hopefully you're not holding back by. See, I think what you have is the one with the caps. No Mopar deal where they put the caps on top of the hard metal or whatever. Yeah. Just get the chrome ones. They're better. Yeah, get rid of those cap things, man. That's it. Stainless steel cosmetic sleeves. Just throw them sumbitches in the trash. Yeah. So what you need to do is call there, and he'll set you up. Jeff, he does a lot more Instagram stuff like that. He does have a YouTube channel, though. Make sure you check it out. Steelies. Uh-oh, I got people messaging me. What do you want? What do you want? It's Aces. Oh. I'm constantly talking to Tim from Aces EFI. He's the programmer / head guru or whatever. I might be doing something real soon with them too. Maybe this heap.
Oh.
I meant to get videos edited, but I appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, you're a teacher. It's not, it's not like you got like a real job or anything. Now, what you do is important. Yeah. Oh, that's no wonder, Tim, I couldn't open it.
Oh my God.
You're trying to get me freaking. Boy. Well, we'll have to discuss that further. I'm planning on pulling the EFI off my 80 single and going with the Aces. Yes. So if you do that, I don't know which ignition system would be on the 86, but I'm just going to be completely honest with you. I'd figure out a way. Does that still have a Duraspark on it? Because if it does, leave that shit alone. But I would switch it to a ready to run. Just power in to the coil, run it separate from your Aces. That son of a bitch will run and never stop. Dude, we ain't got that X32 out of the box in almost 2.5 years. We ain't touched it. I haven't played music. I just haven't. I imagine Jeremy probably don't even remember how to run it. It is sad, but there ain't nobody I want to play with up here. Honestly, everybody's all if you're a fucking liberal leftist, they ruin everything. Like I can't just go play and have fun. Everything's got to be they got to put everything as, we're entertainers. We lead and charge the way. No, you don't. You go out and let people forget about life. That's the point. That's why you're entertainers. That's why you don't hear anybody complaining in those football stadiums. You don't hear anybody complain. Well, you do in basketball because they're a bunch of, But baseball, football, there's none of that. There's Democrats, Republicans, independents. They're all over. All they're doing is watching this. But then there's that crazy leftist liberal that's holding their sign. Just shut the fuck up. That's why I don't play music. I don't want to play with anybody I don't want to talk about that shit or hear about it when I'm playing music. And that's the God's honest truth. I get calls every week. Can you play drums for us? No, I know who your bass player is. I know his attitude, and I've seen it on Facebook. I can normally block the shit out, but he takes it from Facebook to the stage. I'm not playing that game. I want to go play music. I don't give a shit about your political views. So that's that. But anyway, Scott, that's why I don't play. That's the reason I don't play. It has nothing to do with anything else. I just don't want. I got tired of it. Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, that's what happened to me down there with the drubbing thing. They didn't like it when I come in because I put a my own flair on everything. And if it wasn't to the T perfect, oh my God, even the owner of the bar would come down on you like that. This is back in the 90s, but whoever owned the stage just come unglued on me because I put an extra beat in a song and I was sitting in for a friend of mine. That's how bad it was. And I was just like, this, I don't, shit. Well, I like blues. I don't hate country because I don't consider what's out now. It's not country. 90s back. Anyway. But yeah, Chip, just check out, see what you have. If you still got the DuraSpark, just figure out a way to make sure you run that so you still get all your sparky stuff is all the same. And then you'll have to change your intake. You'll have to put there's a lot of things you'll probably need to pull off out of that, but I don't know. I'd have to see what your setup is because a lot of those, they have that. You'll have to get the block offs for your crossover on the back of the heads. They make them these little screw in things. They basically block off the I don't remember exactly what it's called, but you have to block that off, and they make these little screw in tabs that you lock tight, screw them in all the way, and then they become bolt holes. But you got to block them off. There's a whole thing. What are you doing? You know, you messing with that, they can hear it over that. So all they hear is.
I'm gonna go inside anyways.
You're going inside? Had enough? Yeah, I think we're gonna stop. Go inside and relax for a little while. I'm gonna release that truck video tomorrow. I wanted to wait until after football, Sunday fun day, all that kind of stuff. So I'll release it tomorrow. But he's ready to go inside. He's got school tomorrow. I'm ready to go. Just kind of sit down and watch some TV. Maybe finish watching that football game. But yeah, he's out. But we're going to get on out of here. I'm going to get on out of here. Appreciate you watching. Be looking for the new video that comes out tomorrow if you ain't seen it already. It's on Amber C10. Pulled a 84 CJ7 up here that we're going to completely do the suspension on, and we're going to rip everything off of our red Jeep out there and put it on this one to make it drivable. So I got plenty of, well, that's a hell of a score. Jeez, 3-2. But anyway, we're out of here. I appreciate you guys. Probably do another live next weekend, maybe. I'm going to try not to work anymore on the weekends. I'm tired of it. So I'm out. See ya.